And now joining us from Jos is the Plateau State Commissioner for Information and Communication, Mr. Dan Manjang. Thank you for joining us on News Across Nigeria.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Firstly, please accept our condolences for the loss of lives because of this unfortunate incident in Jos North local government area. And then, can you tell us...
Thank you so much.
Yes, it's a very, very sad situation concerning those people that passed on. But can you now tell us what the current situation is vis-a-vis the curfew that is reimposed starting from 4 p.m. today?
Yes. Well, the current situation is that the community has evacuated their corpses to go on a protest at the Plateau State House of Assembly. From there, they have come to Government House. The Deputy Governor, who is on ground, has visited the paramount ruler of the Anaguta people, the Anaguta, where he commiserated with them. As I talk to you right now, it is because of the tension that was mounting and the unruly behavior, that the seeming unruly behavior that of some of the irate youths, that the government did not want to take a chance by bringing back the curfew. But as I talk to you, there's going to be a mass burial of the corpses today, and that is why what government is helping the communities to do. This is the latest of all the information that is within my reach.
The governor has not made it a secret that it's also a priority to ensure the safety of the students in the University of Jos, and some governors have withdrawn their students for their safety temporarily. But what can you tell us about the people who are the perpetrators behind this heinous attack concerning the investigation?
As I talk to you, people have been arrested. About 10 people have been arrested. They are being profiled, they are being profiled, interrogated. From interrogation, it is possible that more arrests are going to be made, but we have to follow the issue step by step. The security agencies are up and doing. We have received the cooperation of the Commissioner of Police, the GOC 3rd Armored Division, and even the Vigilante and the Civil Defense Corps, and everybody that has a hand to do with security. So the most important thing then is that arrests have been made. And I'm sure they are going to make confessional statements that will be a lead towards getting those that are involved. But so far, the situation, even though people are not happy, but most of the parts of the city center, people are going about their normal duty, except for the area in question. But we don't want to take chance. That is why we are imposing a curfew so that we will be able to fully take charge of the situation.
Speaking of the area in question, which is the Yalwazangam village in Jos North, and it was the students or the young people that preempted, that's what preempted the decision of the government to reimpose the curfew. What message would you like to send out to these people who went to the morgue and went to the State House of Assembly with the corpses of the deceased?
Yes, well, what I would want to tell them is that in as much as they have a right to protest, which is constitutional, they should also be careful that they do not overstep their bounds, because the full wrath of the law is not going to, the arms of the law will not sit down and watch them. In as much as possible, we have spoken to the people, their community leaders, and the community leaders are speaking to them. And as I talk to you, the passions are being calm, nerves are calming down. And for the evacuation of the students of the University of Jos, it is normal that when situations like this happen, you would be able to, as a responsible government, you would also want to safeguard the students, your own students, your own citizens. And that is what other state governments are doing. But it is as a result of the fact that the Senate of the University of Jos closed the school. And more so, we have told the students to remain calm, remain in their campuses. The 2 students of the University of Jos that lost their lives outside of the campus. And so we are calling on them to remain calm. And for those of them that are not able to go, let them remain in campus and obey the curfew hours which we have put, the curfew that has been put in place.
We know it's not unconnected. The governor of your state, Simon Lalong's visit to the president in Abuja, security in Plateau State, and you've had more than your fair share of attacks and insecurity. Can you give us an overview of what the current administration is doing to protect the lives and property of the people of Plateau State and to prevent a recurrence of these sorts of incidents?
All of us know that the governor of every state is the chief security officer of the state, but it is just in name. But it is a constitutional matter which it is being raised by the National Assembly to make sure we are appealing to them that they should be able to amend the constitution to give the governors the teeth to bite. But back to what we are doing in Plateau State is short-term and long-term. We have institutional framework. We have the Peace Building Agency, first of its kind in Nigeria, which we established, and is organizing dialogues between communities. Without the Peace Building Agency, I can assure you, probably we would not have had a Plateau State today. It's doing tremendously well in dialoguing, in talking to communities and community leaders. Apart from that, the state government has employed about 3,500 youths to serve as police constabularies. Police train them in act of intelligence gathering, and they are helping in all the 17 local governments of the state. The state government has also been able to liaise with the federal government, and an Air Force station has been established in Kerang, a mobile barracks established in Shandam for people that know Plateau State. And above all, we have been able to buy vehicles. This is not the first time, but recently the state government supplied about 50 Hilux vehicles to security agencies and 200 motorcycles, apart from financial assistance that we give to these security agents from time to time.
That sounds like a lot, and we certainly wish you success in bringing this situation under complete control and also further down the road. Thank you so much, Mr. Dan Manjang, the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Communication, Plateau State. Thank you so much for coming on News Across Nigeria.
Thank you.